support from our Shaykh, SahibulSaif, Shaykh Abdulkerim al-Kibrisi, Rabbani. Rabbaniyat. Rabbani. Lordly one. Allah has dressed him with that. We're asking support from him. We are his murids. To send us what is necessary for us to become better servants to Allah, not what is necessary to live in this world. We have enough advice and enough risk that Allah is sending, that we should not be asking for that. The sohbat is not the time to ask from the dunya. It is a time for us to understand our ruhaniyat. What did we come this week with? Don't tell me you come same. Every day it is different. You know how you want to eat every day different things? You want to eat for breakfast one day, you say, I want to eat Turkish breakfast. The next day you say, I want to eat American breakfast. Turkish breakfast again is not too good. Then later lunch, then later dinner, you're always changing, having a what? Appetite. Correct? How we build that appetite? Sometimes you don't have appetite, but you start thinking about it, you start watching something, your appetite grows, mashallah. Correct? Bayram is the only one nodding very wisely, understanding perfectly what I'm talking about, although he's sleeping. Mashallah. So the appetite is built. How are you going to build an appetite for zikr and sohbat? If the whole week you're just trying to push sohbat and zikr, oh, it's coming, oh, another time I'm going to get washed up, blah, blah. And you're not building up an appetite, you're not reading, you're not thinking, which, alhamdulillah, in the Dergah, every day we have the silent zikr. I'm there, I'm not there. Every night we're reading the sohbat. Shaykh Maulana sohbat, Shaykh Efendi sohbat. We sit and we talk, we think. But if you're not building up an appetite, then what are you going to come with? Correct? If you don't have an appetite to eat, they put the best food in front of you. You think you're going to eat? No, you're not going to eat. In fact, you know, I'm going to eat nice, I'm going to stay hungry a little bit so I can eat with more appetite. You know you do that. So what are we doing? I'm picking very, very simple, very easy example, but this is true and it is direct to you, to make you understand. How do we build this appetite now for the zikr and for the sohbat? The zikr and sohbat is supposed to come. Questions that you've been thinking about whole week, trying to figure something out, that is the time your ears must be open like this, like a satellite, trying to pick up, because you have been asking through the heart to your Shaykh the whole week. And you all know, especially if we come here in the beginning, you have question, so that always gives answers. Correct or no? So you stop asking questions. It stopped getting interesting for you. You start to lose an appetite because you're so spoiled. You're getting it all the time. That's why you're not coming and you're not making too much progress. You have to understand. I'm trying to figure out something that happened to me. I'm trying to figure out something that I've read that is happening around this world. I'm trying to figure out what I'm knowing from history. I'm trying to figure out my own history. But When I ask you individually, do you have problems? Everyone has problems and issues. Oh, my health. Oh, my father. Oh, my daughter. Oh, my son. Oh, my job. Oh, stress. Oh, this. Everyone has issues. But you're not making the connection. So if you're not coming for the sohbet, trying to look for an answer, and understanding that the answer is given through the sohbet, you can sit in sohbet for 1,000 nights. You're not going to get anything. Just like a man who has no appetite. Not only he's not going to eat the best food that is in front of him, he's going to get what? After a while, disgusted with the food. It's okay. You're not asking, others are asking. And I'm saying, but this is for you and this is for me. This is to benefit you. Because I'm seeing why Shaykh Efendi sometimes, not sometimes, many times he's saying, you don't want sohbet, you don't listen to sohbet, I'm going to go to cemetery. And I'm going to give sohbet. They listen very well. Because they're in trouble. Not only they're listening very well, but they're asking him, what do we do now? We're in trouble in the grave. What do we do now? Oh, friend of Allah, help us. And they understand. And Shaykh Efendi will speak to them to make them understand. Because if you don't understand, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get the full knowledge, the full experience, the full barakat, the full forgiveness. You're not going to get it because you don't understand. But Shaykh Efendi says that time they understand well. Because they have no other distraction. They understand, here I am, alone in my grave. No one is here with me to help me. I'm looking to my good deeds. It's not enough. So this is for you and this is for me. If there is no passion, it has no meaning. You pray, it has no passion. It has no meaning. You're just doing something as a repetition. But there is no connection. You understand? Robots. Allah doesn't want robots. Shaykh Efendi, he doesn't like robots. One of the worst things that he will say to his murids is, why are you being like a robot? You're not thinking and you're not feeling. So, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us life. This is the last zikr and the sohbat of this month, Jamadial Ahir. And next week, if Allah gives us life, we're going to enter into the holy month of Rajab Shahrullah, the month of Allah. Allah, Allah. What an honor He has given to the Ummati Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. That He's saying, enjoy this. I've identified this month as my month. Enjoy it, oh, the nation of my most beloved one. And if Allah gives us life, we are going to meet next week, same time, same channel, for the night of Ragaib, one of the most holiest nights in Islam. How our hearts must be jumping, must be opening, must be longing. Why it's not? Because you're not working up the appetite. The night of Ragaib, then what are we going to do to prepare for that? If you know that you are invited by the governor to attend a dinner, knowing it's going to be not only you and the governor, but there's going to be so many important people that are there. You're going to make friends. It's going to be so easy for you later to move your things, to do things. You're going to prepare. You're going to get excited. You're going to say, I'm going to wear this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to do this. You're going to brag to all your friends. Oh, you know, DERGAH is coming. How we are working up the passion for it. Especially in Islam, the holy days and the holy nights, yes, it is a time of great rejoicing in the mercy of Allah. That even in those times, it is very heavy for us because we are so full of mistakes and wrong things and wrong actions, but we are happy and we're rejoicing because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy that He's saying, it is coming down in these nights. Never before you have seen that kind of mercy coming. Never you will see. Can you imagine a Lord like that? That He cannot wait to forgive you. He cannot wait to forgive you. He says, come to me. Even if you come to me with your wrong deeds as much as the sands in the shore, as much as water in the oceans, compared to my sifat, the characteristic of forgiveness and compassion and mercy, I will wash all of them clean. Maybe when we have so many of our problems, that's why we're not connecting this and this and this together. That we look to these nights to say, Ya Rabbi, I'm really stuck in this. Please help me. Either stuck with the dunya or stuck with things that you're trying to become better in, but you cannot. Stuck with bad habits. I say, please help me to run. Or if your heart is dead, or if you're a robot. But all these things, they are going to come. All this passion is going to come. All this thinking is going to come because you have been working up a passion, because you have been working up thinking about it. It's not just coming to you like a robot. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, okay. It's what do? I'm going to do some zikr and more reading. But you're not making any thinking, any passion. Because passion, it is beyond thinking. The passion, it is something that comes straight from the heart. You bypass this. It doesn't mean you don't become intelligent. You are intelligent. But you don't have to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together. It just comes. We should work for this. We should stop and we should think and we should understand. Like what I said earlier, when we wake up every day, we want to eat, and we're looking for so many times, with so much passion, we're looking to eat. You're sleeping, and you wake up, and you really don't want to wake up, but you want to wake up, and most of you start thinking, what am I going to eat? That is making you to wake up. Meaning you don't have the passion for food, you work it up. You don't have any appetite, you see something, you hear something, someone describing it, immediately the appetite comes. The passion is like that appetite. If you're not working on it, then that time you can be in the presence of the 40 Abdals, you're not going to feel nothing. Because you're not longing for them. You're not longing for holiness. You're not longing for the mercy that is coming. You're not longing for it. It becomes just a robotic action. And then you're just going to waste your time. May Allah not make us to waste any of our time, inshallah. This is for me first. This is for me. And this is for anyone who is listening. You can take it if you want. If you say these words, they are not for me, leave it. I will take it. I need it. SahibulSaif had said this thousands of times. I will continue to say it until I die, inshallah. If you want to say it with me, welcome to you. May Allah forgive me. May Allah bless you, inshallah. May Allah raise the station of our Shaykh. Make us to be more awake for his service. We cannot wait for his return. We are happy with everything that he has given us. We are not happy with our service. We wish to make it better. And we're asking him to have sincere ones around us, inshallah rahman. And may we be one of those sincere ones. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Wa matil habib wa matil fatiha.